Hey guys, 732 Review Crew here. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back today with episode 12 of Firefly, titled The Message. Now, what is The Message? No, we've never seen this show before.
That is the premise of what we're doing, yes. I'm going to go with they're sending a message of some kind.
Now, on the last episode, we
I
had...
think they're just going to get a message and it's going to lead to some shenanigans.
You know what? I'll go M. Night Shyamalan. There is no message.
Well, there's only one way for us to find out, and I think it's just fair for us to jump in. Now, we are very close to finishing Firefly, which is, very sad because we're halfway through the season, technically, what it would have been a season.
And even more technically, like if we're going to say finish, it's more like just complete watching what there is. Like we're not finishing the show because the show isn't finished.
Yeah. So we're going to be watching after this.
That was very philosophical.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching the movie Serenity after we finish the TV series, which is, the Firefly closure movie. After that, we will be watching, we've been sent, the bloopers and other stuff, as well as the river tapes to be watched after. And one fan has sent us a, just bunch of pictures of their catalog of Firefly, memorabilia and whatnot, which we'll take a look at too, because it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
But other than that, we're just so happy to just keep continuing the show, but also sad because as we get near the end, the community has been great. We're going to be, sad to be losing the Firefly community because no more to watch.
Well, hopefully we're not losing it, but
No.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see what show we're watching after, might be a little bit of a, crossover. Who knows?
And I'm sure we'll announce that when we are watching the final piece of Firefly content.
Yes.
So.
Now, our personal pick and not a poll show. Just a reminder. So, there's no voting for what replaces this one. It's what we pick because it was one of the shows that we added out of our own, volition. But besides that, we're going to be jumping into this episode shortly. We do appreciate all views. If you're new to our channel, make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you do drop us a comment, say hi, let us know who you are. You let us know your favorite part of the series so far, or this episode, or discussion. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching, and
check out the Discord.
yeah.
But cow? How do you figure?
It's upside down.
Oh yeah, cow.
I love her dress. Look at that.
Yeah.
Then a
I
date?
really know how to show
Seems
a
like
girl
it.
We're not alone, remember?
Oh, he's not gonna squawk.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
more good stuff about me.
Well, plus, every other girl I know is either
Oh, shut up.
married, professional, or closely related to me. So
Yikes.
literally the only girl in the world.
Yikes. So
Bro,
close.
I can't even.
That's a hell of a thing to say. Back on Osiris, you probably had nurses and debutantes crawling all over you, but down here at the bottom of the barrel, it's just me.
Yikes. Yeah, he fucked up.
Young Meimu.
Oh my God, it's grotesque. Oh, and there's something in a jar.
Someone you are good at talking to?
Do not fear me.
I love her.
Ours is a peaceful race, and we must live in harmony. Familiar.
What is that?
Food is problematic.
Girls, mind
My
reading.
food is problematic.
Figure out how to eat Ice Planet. Travels.
Did you order any equipment?
Thank
No,
you
sir.
for the credits you forwarded. They have helped as Maddie is still sick with the damp lung.
Oh, he's sending money back to his family? Jane? Notice that?
Yeah. And they knitted him a hat.
Gotta be a sweetheart if he's that much of a jerk.
Mom and Dad. Mom.
Of your mother. How's it sit?
Man walks down the street in that hat. People know he's not afraid of anything.
Facts.
Let's hope we get some funny hats too.
Is that a coffin?
Sure looks like it.
Wait, how'd you guess that?
Someone's trying to send a message.
Is it a horse head?
Like you're dead.
Who's
Oh,
this guy?
It's actually a person.
Is that supposed to be him?
Yeah.
is it his son?
What'd y'all order a dead guy for?
Come on, Jane. I love how the little thing, the little things about Jane and other characters in the show shine through. Like, him reading the note saying, "Thank you so much for sending the money back. The credits
It's helping your sister's sickness. Yeah.
Yeah. So when he made that big heist with all the drug money, he spent it on apples. He spent the rest home. So he really didn't spend any on himself.
What's he need?
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's not like he wears like flashy clothes and watches and shit. He's got his gun, his
He
t-shirt.
should go back to Jamestown at some point, though. You know.
Whoa.
Firefight.
Is a flashback? Yeah, 7 years ago. You were robbed of this show. Can you imagine random war flashback episodes?
He's just stopping for a snack.
Zoe. Warrior goddess.
Wow, I didn't hear a single thing.
First rule of battle, little one.
Little
Don't ever
one.
let them know where you are. Of course, there are other schools of thought.
That was Bracy.
Oh, is that the dead guy?
They don't like it when you shoot at him.
Everybody dies, Tracy. Someone's carrying a bullet for you right now, doesn't even know it. The trick is, die of old age before it finds you.
You can still cut through the 22nd of the school system.
And you heard the lieutenant too.
Yeah, I'm gonna rat you out, sorry.
Ain't me, I'm worried on. If the lieutenant ever gets his mind back together, this shouldn't go on his record. Ain't his fault he couldn't take it.
More than he'd probably do.
Seeker?
What's a secret?
Woo! What was that?
Missile. It's tanks.
Colors?
Yeah.
Human transport on a postal route is very, very illegal. If anyone even knows I took a corpse in, I'll lose my franchise.
It doesn't help them.
We got it.
Gotta respect your dad. Damn right.
And he's Alliance. Remember, he's not on their side.
Did we get something fun?
You see River in the background?
You are such a boo.
Yeah. You can read the mind. She knows what happened in that situation.
What do you got?
The message.
Ha
Falling in with untrustworthy folk, making a bunch of bad calls. All that matters is I expect to be shuffled off. And you two are the only people I trust to get me where I'm going. It's like my body to be with my folks on St. Albans. You know, it's funny. We went to the war never looking to come back, but it's the real world I couldn't survive.
Jeez.
You two carried me through that war. And now I need you to carry me just a little bit further, if you can. Oh, yeah, and make sure my eyes is closed, will you?
Really emotional.
That was really heavy.
Yeah.
Even Jade took his hat off, yo.
Who are these?
The unsavory people he fell in with?
Transportation of human cargo, especially dead cargo, through the Allied postal system is punishable by 5 to 10 years on the penal moon. Plus, you don't know this yet, but you resisted arrest. Malcolm Reynolds, where do you suppose he's off to?
He captains a Firefly. You should be able to capture him if you leave now.
Sold him out.
Telling me to leave? Well, no, I didn't mean that. Relax, you've been great. And I was just bluffing with that stuff about arresting you. I mean, who needs that kind of paper?
I'm gonna kill you.
Let him.
What?
Light him on fire?
Oh God.
Come on!
Tell anyone we were here. Warn Captain Reynolds that we're coming, and you'll wish that we burned you.
Oof. Wow. Okay.
That was
like,
intense.
damn.
This episode's too intense, bro.
How are you gonna be like, yeah, the easiest thing to do is burn the evidence alive?
I feel like he's got something in his eye.
Why is she listening to this over and over?
All that matters.
There's a hidden message in the message, Mikey. Keep up.
There?
Maybe. That's my hunch.
It's in his eye.
Why his eye?
Because at the end of the message, they say, make sure my eyes are closed.
Me, I see a stiff. One, I didn't have to kill myself. I just get the urge to, do stuff. Like work out or run around. Maybe get some trim if they're not that I get flush from corpses or anything. I ain't crazy.
Makes sense.
Looking to feel alive out of adventure?
Invested in.
What are you doing?
Communing with the corpse, clearly.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, River, that might not be the best place.
Very comfortable.
Is she like a cat?
I guess we do all have different reactions to death.
She's like a cat. That was so fucking weird.
I'm very comfortable.
That was like my lost lover is in the.
Well, the colonel must have said something.
And there's those people.
Hit?
Real close.
Open his fucking eye.
Unless this crate's made of magical wish-granting planks.
Magical wish granting.
Maybe it's gold.
Maybe he was a
As he plays with this.
He's been open before.
How's that?
Open his eye. Oh, he's alive. Well, that I didn't see that coming.
Try for a dead fella.
I like how James is no help.
Hey there, Zoe.
Private.
Sarge. Yeah? I think I'm naked.
Naked.
Naked. Got him pretty damn good too. I mean, it's literally opening him up. So.
Yeah.
Man appears to be in cardiac arrest.
What? Tracy, you having a heart attack? You don't look like he's having a heart attack.
Heart's just fine. Better than fine. Just runs a little hotter than
You like a cyborg or something?
That's what I took, Mel. That's what they want back.
He's a cyborg.
Sure.
His heart.
He liked Kaylee.
He does like Kaylee. I like Kaylee.
I like Kaylee. And she was listening to his message.
They got scooped out. Replaced
Android.
every bit.
What'd you want to go and do that for?
For the money. They're paying me to transport what they stuck in. They're grown in a lab. The only way they can move them is in a person. Not sure why.
What?
So what happened?
A better offer. Another buyer was willing to go 3 times the going rate. Yeah, showed up. My new buyer was dead. And there were some men waiting for me.
But you got away.
Damn, Kaylee is.
Did we forget about that? Like, come on.
I think maybe you figured wrong.
Is he gonna give up the private?
No. It's like a fighter jet.
It's literally an F-35.
A Space 35.
Ow! Mel, your dead army buddy's on the bridge.
He ain't dead.
Oh.
Zombie! Zombie!
I like he was up on that.
I'm a dangerous-minded man on a ship loaded with hurt. Now why you got...
What the fuck did he just say?
Attention crew, this is the captain. Sit down and hang on to something.
See this.
Fancy fighter moves.
It's literally a fighter jet.
Haley, he's gonna lie to you.
He's married to Zoe.
Zoe got married. Yeah, next you'll be telling me she smiles. Has emotions.
Why does she like him so much? Was it the message he left?
Strange. There's a fed station right here, but our friends haven't made a transmission since they broke Atlas.
Oh, the Shepard noticed they're not communicating?
I mean, they seem rogue.
They're not behind us anymore.
They're in front of us now. Oh my god.
Close.
They're just above.
I didn't think of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's equipped to deal with that.
Why did you try not to kill them?
Food light.
What was that?
Sounds like full yield mag drops.
I think they picked up a little triangulation in cop school.
So it's just like, all right, we're gonna start dropping bombs.
Yeah.
I just want to see what's happening.
I'm saying we make good on what we said we were gonna do. Let's call them. Fly out of this canyon. Let them board.
Give ourselves up.
It's our only choice.
No.
He's getting desperate. Oh no. Is James Hack gonna get shot?
Wash, call the cops. Tell them we give up.
No, thank you.
Tracy, what are you doing?
I said no! Sarge! Zoe, what are you doing with this Bible thumper?
Wash, call the cops.
But I'll kill him. I'll put a hole right through him.
I'll go to hell before I watch you turn and bite us for the favor. Wash, call him up. Tell him we'll meet him topside.
No!
Oh! Yikes.
This is crude family.
That's enough shooting.
Wash? Ow?
Everybody calm down.
Ow.
He shot at her husband, so I mean, of course.
Go around it, man!
Oh, come on, Kaylee!
Did you shoot him like right in the heart?
Well, his organs are a little shuffled around.
Tracy?
You know, Kaylee, I need you to fly me out of here. Can we take this shuttle and just go?
I ain't going anywhere with you.
Nobody's going anywhere private.
Whoa, Captain, what?
Anara's gonna save the day.
River.
You brought this on yourself. Got in over your head with those stone cold gut runners. Then you panicked. Started to think that trail of bodies Womack was talking about. I'm thinking some of that trail was left by you.
Do you think I'm stupid?
In every way possible.
Do you know why I picked you and Zoe? Because you're saps. What are we now, Mal?
See there? You hear that quiet? Means the call's already been made.
Well, that call means you just murdered me.
Who shot him?
Mal did.
Murdered yourself.
Jane distracted him so Mal could shoot him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I just carried the bullet a while.
That was a great line.
Wow, that was a crazy callback. Yeah.
That callback from
The scene
In the
earlier.
episode when he first talking to him, it's like everyone's carrying a bullet for someone else. They just don't know it yet.
Oh.
Don't think I have to tell you folk the kind of trouble you're in. Wetware smuggling, resisting fleeing an officer of the law.
You won't be searching the ship, Womack.
What is he?
That's so? It is.
What are you, Shepard?
Why is it you didn't call in for backup? Put you about 8 sectors away from your jurisdiction. Since you're running this job on the side, you took pains to keep your presence here secret. I don't imagine it would bother anyone if we laid your bodies to rest at the bottom of one of these canyons.
Who is the shepherd?
Need to know.
That makes you look like an idiot.
Mom made it.
President just shoot him right there.
Oh, he would have. Didn't even give him up.
You weren't that far off about me being stupid. Sorry.
Right here.
That stupid message of mine, and I was trying to play you guys. You'll do it. You'll get me home. When you can't run, you crawl. And when you can't crawl, when you can't do that.
What is with the heaviness?
Dare they cancel this show? That makes sense now, look.
You two carried me through that war. And now I need you to carry me just a little bit further. If you can.
They killed him. It's really dark, honestly.
A very heavy episode.
Yeah. It's definitely the most serious episode they've had, I think.
Hey. Yeah, I took that.
Whew. Oh, okay.
Okay, well that was a very heavy episode.
Got me tight in the chest there.
I liked it. This episode had a lot of twists.
It was very heavy.
It was a
really, yeah. There's been one or two where it was like a little. There were some moments, but I felt like it was pretty consistently like.
This was like war, dead bodies, a mystery, and then sadness, betrayal.
This kind of matched the end of Janestown a little bit with how like the kid that jumped in front of the bullet for Jane.
I mean, this is definitely heavier because
but this is heavier because they literally carried this guy through the war. He clearly was not like had no right to be alive. He was like, hey, you're still alive? He's like, through no, like, I have done nothing to preserve my own life.
When Zoe came to save him. So, it's
and it makes it even darker because they saved him through war and then
he was going to betray them,
killed him.
And called him like Patsy's and easy to deal with.
Now had his great quote that you said, which was, we all
carrying the bullet.
We all carrying a bullet. It's just, who's it for? And in the end, his bullet
wasn't the quote. It was someone is carrying the bullet that'll kill you. It's just
they don't know it yet.
They don't know it yet.
And Mal happened to obviously at the time to know he was going to be the one to kill.
And it was just amazing to have that come full circle from the beginning of the episode to the end, because you have this we all assume is okay. This is war buddy. And they have to just deliver his body back, and then you find out it's some sort of organ harvesting scheme, and then it goes even deeper because he's double crossing the alliance guy that's trying to do it.
Yeah, dude, I will say, by the way, I really hope we get some closure on what the hell's going on with the shepherd, even if it's literally like a 1 minute scene where it's like, actually, here's my badge, I'm CIA or whatever.
Give me a throwaway
because
line.
they just keep
please.
They're currently all it's actually been is pretty much plot armor of like, no the fuck you won't, idiot.
He just has.
You know what
moments.
I mean?
But I wouldn't call it plot armor because it's like they write the episode with the intent that he's going to be
sure. Yes. Okay.
It's not like
device.
It's like we've written 3 seasons of this build-up and we don't have an actual out.
Yes. So it's more of a plot device or whatever you want to call it. Sure.
We definitely need to. Yeah. We need closure.
We do need closure on that.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I kind of want closure on. Like also, if Mal and I'm blanking on her name.
Inara.
Inara. Is that ever gonna happen?
Kaylee and the doctor's slowly happening.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what's going on.
She deserves better than that goober. Okay,
he is so bumbling.
I just need the summer arc to get.
You're like the only actual feasible woman I could have a relationship.
Yeah, that was pretty cringe. That was pretty cringe.
Dude,
I was like,
not,
oh no.
She's not even.
You just knew.
I know what he was. I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to be like, "You're the only woman for me in the world."
He wasn't trying to say.
No, I think that's what he tried to say, but he just bumbled so hard.
He didn't even. He didn't even get to compliment her. He's like, "You're good with machines and stuff, and your eyes."
To be fair,
like,
that's
what about my eyes? He's like,
Well, you're the only.
Yeah.
You're the only one I could look at.
Yeah, no.
It's so
fucked
bad.
up.
It's so bad. We were talking about it during the episode, but Jane has a little bit of an insight on Jane through just a minor line he mentions. He's sending money back home, we said in the episode, to his family.
Yeah.
And taking care of them.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can't write a character like Jane without having redeeming qualities.
Well, because everyone has their motivations. I mean, on the flip side, clearly his motivations. Yes, that's why he does what he does. But on the other hand, his last career is like, oh, you'll pay me more? Sure, you're dead. Like his morals are questionable, but his motivations are justified.
Yeah.
Which is a good way to write his character.
Right.
We had the discussion, I think, in one of our episodes. We were like, what is Jane? Like, we need to know more about Jane.
He's a mama's boy also.
He's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy.
He's wearing his hat his mom made. He's sending money to his mom to support his family. That's where most of his money goes, it looks like.
I love that he wore the hat the rest of the episode.
He wore that the entire episode. Somebody even insulted his hat, and he still wore it. That we kind of marked him.
It matters to him.
Bad character in the beginning. We marked him as a greedy this and that, and there's a reason why he's greedy. There's a reason why he wants money. He needs money. He's willing to do stuff for more money. And it's
for his parents.
It's for his family. Which
his mom and his sister.
It kind of changes my whole perspective on Jane just through that one line. And somebody in our comments wrote, I don't know if it was related to Jane or something. They said, just pay attention to if you have subtitles on, pay attention to a line. It'll explain an entire character, and it's like not a big enough line that's in front of your face. And I'm wondering if that comment was about that with Jane, because we always said, we don't know enough about Jane. All we know is he's greedy and wants money. And then we get a little flashback to his background, and he just wanted to be treated better, more equally. And then we learn that he's literally acting the way he is because it's the only way he knows how to make money.
Yeah, well, plus Mike also pointed out aptly, what would he do with more money? He doesn't.
He doesn't like overspend. He's not like I want bitches and Alizé and I want gold chains. I want to be magnificent.
Okay, that's a.
But like he's just like he's just wants the money, but he has nothing to actually spend it on. Like he has his perfect gun.
Yeah,
we've explained that. Like the only thing he could want would be like more bullets, but even, that's not a reason to be greedy.
He even bought ammo at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Like he had to have some reason for wanting all the money because it wasn't personal use. He's not a foodie. There's nothing.
Well, he bought apples for everybody, so
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anything else?
I want,
dude, the river scene.
Oh,
I was like,
River.
bro, like,
yeah, I want to find the next plot point for River
because he wasn't dead. Is that why she did that?
No, she didn't say anything about that. She literally, it was like the equivalent of like if your perfect lover was dead. Like that's how you'd be like,
I kind of actually like what Mikey said about the cat thing because before I was like, Mike, what the fuck are you talking about? But honestly, a cat would go on the chest of someone who's dead but not actually dead, and that would be a sign that like maybe they're not dead.
So
I don't know.
A cat now.
I don't know. Listen,
kind of.
That's why I want the next plot point of Summer to come along.
Yeah,
right.
We need River's next plot point.
I don't need the conclusion. I just need like the next step, and hopefully it's not more questions.
Fair enough.
No. Anybody else have anything else they would like to add to this discussion?
No. I have nothing else.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
I every time I say I'm excited for the next episode, it's true. But I'm a little sad for the next episode.
Getting apprehensive of it being over.
Yeah.
I am too, and I think it's just because I'm hoping to just get enough closure because I don't know anything about the movie or what. I don't want to know anything. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping. I feel like, oh, okay, that was satisfying enough. Like it doesn't have to be the best ending of something ever, but I just feel like it's going to be super abrupt. So
this entire episode, I kept thinking to myself, like, how could they have canceled this show?
I mean,
I can understand from certain point of views, but like, it's just starting to become such fleshed out, such good moment.
I mean, it's really good, but like the way it's like shot and everything, it really is coming off like daytime after school TV. They're all self-contained episodes and everything.
I just feel like the number one thing to me is it sounds like as soon as it started airing, it was kind of dead on arrival. Just to the way it was treated,
and it really
circumstances.
It didn't have like the hubbub of like a series you await.
Yeah. Well, because this isn't the next Star Trek or some shit.
Well,
you know,
I think
and they weren't trying to do that.
It seems like it was mishandled heavily by the network.
It was because it was started the broadcast during the MLB playoffs. And because the playoffs were going late, they missed their time frame, so they weren't airing shows, or they aired them late.
And didn't the wrong episode get aired?
Yeah, they aired out of order.
So it sounds like it was just a giant, they just dropped the ball hard.
But, we're not going to dwell on that too much because we still have some more content. I think that's a nice time to wrap up right here. Thank you for joining us for this, discussion of the episode of Firefly. For the 732 Review Crew, I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we do appreciate all of our fans who do watch this show. Thank you so much for joining us through this amazing series. Make sure you do check out, after we finish the series, our movie reaction as well as our extended cut for, basically people's content.
The search for closure.
Search for just more content, as well as viewing some of our viewers' stuff. Just
viewer submitted stuff.
Viewer submitted stuff, which people have submitted to our email. So make sure you check that out. If you want to send us stuff that you have too, let us know. But otherwise,
that is Firefly related.
Firefly related, obviously. But other than that, we do want to say thank you again. Make sure you do comment on the video. Let us know your favorite part of the episode or the reaction. Like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe. And check out the Discord. Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.